All right, people, we're gonna test my skills here. I'm cheating on you again. I wish I would have videoed me struggling, but I plan on doing 2 and then I do 2 on camera. But these are, I don't know if I'm in love with the design, but these are signature wheels. I just picked that out of a catalog. This is my first trial. I've kind of partnered with Jimmy from Signature to possibly start getting new wheels all the time. And so I said, well, let's try these ones first. And so I'm going to try all different types of wheels on all different types of cars. Gives me an opportunity to hone my skills on my tire machine. I really like this color. I don't know if this is going to be an improvement over the stock wheel in the GT4, this style. But now, the cool thing about Signature now is that they have like 50 different styles of wheels. So I'm going to try a bunch of them. So let's roll and get these mounted up and tell you my cockamamie scheme that I'm planning on doing here in the future. So what I do is order up my TPMS. I always get these from Tire Rack. So when I order my tires, I go to the TPMS set. You knock the center cap out. You then locate where your TPMS position is. These are pretty common Huff TPMS kit designed specifically for the GT4. So that's what these wheels are going on. And what you do is you take this little self-locking square nut, you put this thingy on here like this. I'm getting pretty good at this. Take your cap off, and then with these, so with some wheels what you need to do is you need to put this on first and then screw it, because otherwise it won't fit. And so these should be about 4 foot-pounds. I just give it until it feels right. Type of a, you know, the torque wrench doesn't like to try to register that low of a torque spec. So what I do, just to make sure I don't go too tight, I just hold it in the face. Tighten it like that, and we're good to go. So my plan here with Signature, I've been looking for a wheel company that doesn't take 12 weeks to get wheels. I got some BBS sitting here, which I got lucky on. I just found somebody who had a set that were laying around. But don't take 12 weeks, that I can get whatever offset I want, totally custom offset, and that didn't cost a zillion dollars. These were, I think these were like $5,000 for the set. Now I did the knurling option, so they're probably more like $5,500 for the set of 20-inch wheels. I'm looking for a wheel company that knows offsets, that I can trust to get me proper offsets, and then that I like the designs. And there's some, like this specific one I chose, I think that there's probably a better wheel option for the GT4. But because I'm going to be cycling these through and I'm going to be selling these, so I'm going to mount them, balance, denib, set up the whole system, and then sell to you, sell to the next person. I think this could be a fun game where I buy different wheels and try them out, test them out for the fun of it, and then sell them off at, well below retail, what you would normally pay. And I get the video content, I get the time on my Hunter machine. Somebody gets hooked up on a set of wheels that I've coated and denibbed and set up, and then Signature gets some content, I get some content. It's a win for everybody. So this is what I've been thinking about. I've been dreaming up for a while of wanting to do something like this. So let's get, that's a 295. I got freaking tires everywhere. Oh, this is what I want here. 245. So since I have my own mounting and balancing machine, I've been denibbing and cleaning the tires prior to mounting. I don't know how much sense that makes, being as I'm getting tire lube all over these, but the difference is some of this funk that's on the tire is hard to get off, but the tire lube washes right off with water. And these are Cup 2s, which right now on the car I have the Dunlops, which I don't love. So if you like the design of these wheels, you're a GT4 person, hit me up. I'm going to put these on run them for a little while, take some photos, and I'll sell them to you. Road Force, Matty spec mounted, balanced, denibbed, coated, the whole nine. Because I'm gonna probably in the next week or so, I'm gonna order my next set in a different color, in a different style. Tell me that's not the dream. But I don't want to be like a wheel rep. I think we're going to have some sort of signature code or something like that, an affiliate code we talked about doing for signature wheels. But I think this is some potential for, you know, so again, some of their designs, I really like how they look. So I think there's some real potential here to partner with Jimmy and the guys from Signature on doing this kind of thing. Now I need to get I need to become a dealer for Michelin tires. Especially as I've got 3 sets of them sitting right here. 3 different cars. I'd probably sell more tires to myself than some tire dealers do of Michelin's. Then I've got a new wheel stand that I'm going to test out from the Source Garage to their newest version to figure out what works best for coating these. I always miss 1 or 2 and I find later on. Then take some Stoners Terminator. Spray it on. Wipe it off. I've found that the dots on the tires, Michelin's don't have them, but the dots don't do squat for me. And I found at Cup 2s, I almost never need to road force them, so I never need to force match them. So they almost always balance. I say that now, watch, this one won't. The last 2, the 2 that I did right there, road force balanced without having to do any rotating of the tire on the wheel. Should probably do some Stoners in a better ventilated area, but I'm doing this for the people right now. You could use mineral spirits too, but I find that whatever Stoners leaves behind just plays really well with all tire dressings. Okay, let's see, we're moving. Outside, we got our tire clamped and ready to go. So now, these Signature wheels have a knurling. See that knurling on the top and bottom to help with track driving, you know, for all the aggressive track driving I'm doing. I figured I was going to sell these wheels to some track dude, so I would get the knurling for them. But that knurling makes it really hard for the bead to seat. So what I had to do is lube the crap out of the tire and the wheel. Normally I won't lube the inside of the wheel, but I actually called Jimmy from Signature. I texted him a text. He hooked me up with a noob from, what's it, Zoper, I think is his tire company, tire installation company. And he said, what you need to do is lube the crap out of the barrel, and that might help you. What you also need to do, I need to buy a cheetah, you know, like a blaster, because the blaster on this isn't very good. So I'm going to get one of those blasters to have. I figured my safety factor in life is too low anyway, so why not get some exploding pressurized tank in my life? Make sure I have to get to live on the edge a little bit more than I do. Still haven't run my airlines. Okay, so let's set our location. Rotate this. Don't put your finger in there. I've done that before. I want this to be slightly below and like a 1/16 of an inch from the wheel. Just like that. See that? Perfect. I set my location, boom. I'm gonna mount both beads. And I'm gonna pick up my tire. Make sure you put it on the right way. It's the outside. Nice and easy. What's he doing? What's going on here? Retry. Nope. What the heck is this thing doing? What are you doing? There we go. So what I've been doing is bringing this arm a little bit closer. Shoot. Gotta try again. See, the only problem with lubing the inside of the wheel, when you lube the inside, it doesn't like to spin. Can you push that go? And I'm gonna. Dang it. Almost got it. Yeah, got it. No damage. Now, we have to try to break this. 39, 40. So now we have to try to pop the seat the bead. This has been the tricky part. Come on. Shoot. Hold your ears. Got it. I'm learning how to muscle this crap. It's good. We'll set our pressure to 29. So until I figured all that out, you can see the first wheel took me 2 hours. Maybe not 2 hours. And we'll do a bead massage. This just makes sure that the bead is seated really well on the wheel. Make sure it's not shaking or vibrating or twisting and turning. It shouldn't with that the darn knurling on there. This tire should be on here tight. You can do some serious burnouts now. Unclamp. Go put this on the tire machine. Told you I was getting better at this. You put this, you haven't seen me do this before, but this puppy makes sure that your clamp doesn't ever touch the face of the wheel. Just goes in the lug pockets. And that's it. And I just let it do its thing. And we hope that we don't have to road force it or force match it. 20 grams of weight, that's good. That means not a lot of weight. It means we got a good wheel and a good tire. Nice. Three pounds of road force, so it's solidly in the green. There's no way to improve that. So I'm doing a single 20 gram weight right on where the line is. See, even a simpleton like me can do this stuff. Servo it, make sure it doesn't move. Come over here to this guy. This is the 3M fancy system. I set it to 20 grams. This is why I converted everything to grams instead of doing ounces. Clip it, that's 20 grams. And then what I do is reach it here, and I come around this way, because my hand gets in the way. And then I think we ought to be good putting it on the inside here with the caliper. We'll find out if the caliper hits it when I put it on and I'll have to rebalance it. But do our check spin. Boom. That is a road force tested mounted balance, good for whatever, 200 miles an hour, whatever these tires are good for. Tell me that's not sweet. I think it looks pretty good. We'll see. Could put them on the car. I think it's going to look more track focused than the stock setup, which I'm not sure that I really want it to look that way. So let's do the rears real quickly. So this whole wheel process of denibbing, prepping the tires, lubing, mounting, balancing, getting quality balance. Then I'm going to put 2 coats of Deluxe, a single coat of Gliss from CarPro. Then it makes the wheels easier to care for in the future. I don't know. It's like, so you think you put in the work up front so you don't have to put as much work in all the time. And then I take my, what are these tires? 1,800 bucks a set or something like that. So that's like $2 grand for TPMS and tires, $5 grand for the wheels. So say I'm $7,500 bucks into this project. Now in my case, I'm always getting wheels and tires and living this bizarro dream, but if I wasn't doing this for a living, for me to spend 3 or 4 hours dialing in my setup, to me seems well worth it. I'm doing it and I've got all these wheels and tires to work with. So if I had one set, that certainly would be all about it. Taking the time and energy. Boom. So that's a quick little signature wheel Michelin Sport Pilot Sport Cup 2 video on my Hunter machines. Coming up next on these will be I'll mount them on the GT4. I'll get some photos and some videos. If you're not following me on Flickr, just look up Obsessed Garage, Flickr, F-L-I-K-R. That's where I put all the photos of all the cars and stuff. But I'm gonna coat these and then we're gonna mount them up on the car and see how they do, and then I'll sell them and we'll get another set. We'll try again. Keep trying, just for fun. That's a wrap. That's a fun project. I'm learning every time I do a set of wheels, I learn something else. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.